to the dispensary for a 35-year-old male, second and third degree burns on the front part of his body, breathing unconscious.
Rescue 3, copy, we're en route.
I was dispatched on a call at a steel mill. Had a gentleman that had been cutting steel coils with a cutting torch. The molten steel splashed up on his coat and caught his coat on fire. The gentlemen that were there with him, they put the fire out for him, threw him into a pickup and took him over to the dispensary. We met the patient there at the dispensary. They had him on a stretcher inside. The patient was pretty hysterical. He was screaming and yelling. He was in a lot of pain, just about more than he could handle. We exposed the burns. He had burns from his waist all the way up. His torso, his chest, arms, neck, head were all burnt. He had second and third degree burns. Majority of them were second degree burns. We had received a recommendation by the state burn center that we carry this Burnfree product. They had told us that it would significantly reduce the extent of the burn just because it would draw the heat out of the burn so fast. So we've been carrying it on the ambulance since that time. We got our Burnfree kit out and started applying the large dressings over the burn area. As soon as we covered up the burn with the dressings, it was just instant relief for him. He just kind of sat back and took a big old sigh of relief, and it was just like, he said it was about 90% gone, the pain. So we continued to cover up the burns. We covered up his arms and his neck, and we cut holes in one of the dressings to put over his face so that he could still see and breathe. It was kind of interesting because every time we lift up the dressing and the air was exposed to those nerve endings, the pain was back from it. Just so we had we cover it back up again real quick. So then we placed him in the ambulance and transported him up to the local hospital.
Burns are among the most painful and potentially damaging injuries a person can experience. Not only is the skin damaged the instant the injury occurs, but if not properly treated, it will continue to burn and damage sensitive tissue for hours. Using Burnfree can dramatically lessen the pain and trauma of a burn injury. Burnfree products are for first aid use on all types of burns. Burnfree products are cooling and soothing, bacteriostatic, sterile, non-irritating, and are completely water-soluble. The proprietary formulation used in Burnfree gel is designed to provide a stable, cooling, healing environment for all types of burns. Burnfree relieves pain by immediately cooling the burn injury through rapid heat transfer. This stops the burning process and helps minimize the depth and severity of the tissue damage.